beautiful people. My name is Mystic Indigo, and I just wanted to come in to you guys with a Father's Day reading. I spent the day with my father, and I know that some people's fathers have transitioned on, they're no longer alive, or some people are not in contact with their fathers. So, just to, I know a lot of people may have felt left out of Father's Day to an extent, so I just wanted to see if there are any messages that I could get from anybody's dad. So keep in mind this reading is general, so you can take what fits, you can leave what doesn't. Before I get into the reading, I just wanted to make an announcement about our Prosperity Pot raffle. So this raffle, the tickets cost $1.11. Feel free to buy a ticket for you or for any loved one you feel like could use a blessing. All of the donations to the raffle will go into a cash pot, and this time next week, I will post an announcement and I'll try and get the entire cash pot to the winner. If nobody comes forward to claim the cash pot, then at my discretion, I would choose to either roll over the pot into the next raffle, or we'll see if somebody else would like come forward and claim the money. So I just want to cleanse the energy from the last reading out. And then I would just like to get a few cards to see anybody whose father has transitioned on or is not in contact with their father. What messages do they have for them? I just really wanted to use this new deck that I just got. It is so beautiful. Look at this. So this is like a chakra deck. Let's see what comes out. Spirit, give me messages for my collective's fathers. What do they need them to know? Oops, okay. Alright, so we have relationships that came out. Intimacy, freedom, acceptance, trust. We have sacral chakra. And we have possessions. Belongings, finances, assets, treasures. Okay. The first thing that I noticed with these cards that came out is that these orange cards are symbolizing the sacral chakra, and then this possessions card symbolizing the root chakra. Now I'll flip this over just for anybody who's not super educated on the chakras. The chakra system, you have hundreds of chakras in the body, which are basically energy centers that impact, different aspects of your personality and your being. Now, the main 7 chakras are these 7 right here, starting with root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. And for any chakra that is being impacted or in and out of balance, the one directly above and directly below are also going to be they're also going to be impacted. So when people say that they would like to clear blockages from their chakra, they would like to have an open flow of energy coming in and out of the chakra, which with these cards that came out, I see sacral chakra and root chakra, which are right next to each other. But I have two cards that came for the sacral chakra. And so what I'm feeling like is somebody's having majority of a blockage in their sacral chakra that is also impacting their root chakra as well. So with the sacral chakra, that has to do with your sensuality, your movement, your shame about your body, your sensuality, your sexuality, all those things. If you're a woman watching that, the sacral chakra is basically the main chakra impacting your womanhood. It resides in your womb space, and it definitely impacts your intimacy, the way that you carry relationships, your feelings of freedom. Like for a woman, if you're very stiff in your hip area, in your womb area, if you can't really whine, if you can't really roll your hips, there definitely is some sort of stagnant energy in your sacral chakra. I'm definitely hearing shame. Shame keeps coming out to me just because shame can definitely get in the way of intimacy. If you're ashamed of your body, if you believe that you need to apologize for your body, like there are some women who I don't know, I'm feeling like something happened to somebody. Maybe when they were very young. And maybe you feel like it's your fault. Like some women, when they go through something and they think it's their fault, then what they develop is a lot of shame, a lot of stagnancy in their womb. They have fears of intimacy. They may have trust issues. They may have trouble accepting their body, their womanhood. They may have an excessive amount of pain with their period, or they may be apologetic for their period. When it comes to your womb, as a woman, and the only reason I'm staying on women is because they're the root chakra is like the main energy center for the man, or kind of like the foundation for the man. But there are two sacral chakra cards that came out. So I'm feeling like this may be a woman. Your womb is going to be where all of your pain, all of your heartbreaks, all of your disappointments, your letdowns, that's basically where they go to reside. So if you experience an excessive amount of pain during your period, fibroids, shame, stiffness, embarrassment about your period, embarrassment about your breasts, embarrassment about your hips or your curves, a lot of that can have to do with something that may have happened to you as a child. Somebody may have given you the message that, there's something that maybe you did to attract the wrong kind of attention. With these two being next to each other, and this card saying possessions, when it comes to the shame and whatnot that I was talking about with the sacral chakra, that can, for men and women, it can impact the way that they believe about money. Like your root chakra, it's one of the chakras that have a lot to do with your finances. Some people, I'm hearing like lack mentality when I'm seeing this card that says possessions on it, but I keep hearing shame. It's like some sort of shame about wealth. A lot of us grew up believing that money is the root of all evil, which if you believe that, this is just not even the channel for you. There's something to do with, I feel like I'm hearing this person's father saying, set yourself free. Just because there's this, on this sacral chakra card, the sun looks so bright. It looks so warm. It looks like freedom. I'm seeing dancing. I'd like to get a few more cards. I'll get a couple cards from this deck and then bring it together, and then I'll close out the reading. With this intimacy on this relationships card and these hands intertwined, I feel like somebody is having an issue with intimacy. Somebody's either having trouble getting aroused or being confident in the bedroom. I'm also seeing that someone could be, I just see a lot of shame about their body. I'm feeling like, just with this root chakra that's here, this could be something to do with somebody's father. Maybe somebody's father was like, maybe somebody was raised in poverty because they're speaking about possessions. Or I'm also seeing like somebody does not feel accepted by their father. It's like I'm seeing somebody that's like a free spirit. Like, maybe like to dance, but you're only able to dance in a certain way. Like, you like to do like a free type of dance, but you can only do a certain dance that's accepted by your father or a father figure. When it has to do with like those parental relationships, they definitely impact the way that you interact in your relationships as you get older. If somebody experienced some sort of like shame or maybe lack of validation from their father, it could definitely be impacting the way that they're having relationships with men now. So we have this Fool card in reverse. That is so interesting. Oop. Okay, what else? Okay, and we have the Moon card. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so with the Fool card in reverse, it's like he's confidently walking off a cliff when he's in the upright. He's starting something new. A new journey, a new venture, a new cycle. But in reverse, he's not going anywhere. And with this Moon card here as well, and I see this Red Sea. The Moon card has to do with dreams, illusions, secrets, the subconscious. With this Red Sea here, right? This is giving me vibes of like there definitely is a blockage in the sacral chakra. Somebody's not feeling free. Somebody's feeling a lot of shame about their body, like apologetic, like I'm sorry that I menstruate. I'm sorry that I have breasts. I'm sorry that I have hips. And because of that, it's like there's this inability to start a new cycle. And it's like your father wants you to illuminate something about your beliefs of, possessions. There's something, maybe you're having dreams if you're watching this. I don't know. Just with this Red Sea kind of parting, it's almost looking like I feel like there's something to do with this root chakra as well, and it has to do with, I'm getting like, I'm not getting really finances completely, even though it says finances on here, right? What's more so sticking out to me is this word possessions, what you possess. It's like what you hold. And because this sacral chakra energy is coming out so heavily, it's like there's some need to illuminate something in the subconscious, some sort of subconscious belief about being stuck in a cycle. It's like when it has to do with these relationships and this these possessions, it's like somebody doesn't believe that they're worthy of possessing an intimate relationship, or possessing freedom, or possessing acceptance, or possessing somebody who's trustworthy. And so they're stuck. They're not starting a new cycle. I'd like to see if I could get a confession. Alright, sorry about that. My camera cut out again. Which lets me know that there's some sort of force that doesn't want this message to get out. Now, since we're talking about this freedom, about beliefs, like, I'm hearing fear. Fear is a frequency, and that's been like a theme in some of my readings and just conversations lately. Fear is an easily controllable frequency. Power off. That's my speaker turning off. Let's get a few cards. A few confession cards for somebody's dad. Ooh, okay, something just flipped over, it looked like. Where did it just go? Okay, I thought something flipped over, but I don't see it. Interesting. I'm gonna try and see if a card will come out. We want a confession for my viewer's father, who's either transitioned on or they're not in contact with him. Okay, sweet talker, manipulator, and charmer came out. Free agent. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we have sweet talker, manipulator, charmer, and free agent. I do what I want when I want mentality. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Okay, so with this here seems like a very clear message. Somebody's father is saying that, like, you're afraid to start a new cycle. Relationships came out, so I'm going to but it doesn't have to be romantic relationships per se. This can be familial relationship, this could be platonic relationships, this could even be a relationship to your possessions, to money and finances. This is almost making me feel like there are two things that I could see. Like I see like two groups of you. So for all of you, there's something that's hidden. There's either a secret or there's something to do with dreams. But what I'm noticing the most is that, like, for some of you, Some of you are dealing with somebody who's a sweet talker. They're manipulating you and they're charming you, and you know it. And you know it. But it's like you're ignoring that. And your father is wanting you to know that, like, you're worthy of an intimate relationship where this person is not, like, hurting your trust, or somebody, you're worthy of somebody who is trustworthy. But then there's another group of you. I do what I want when I want mentality. For some of you in this first group, you're dealing with somebody who has a free agent mentality. They don't have respect for your relationship. For the other group of you, this possessions card keeps sticking out to me. With this free agent, I do what I want when I want. Now for some of you, this other group, some of you are dealing with somebody who's possessive or who views you as a possession. And your father wants you to know that, unless you're married, you're a free agent. Even if you're in a relationship with somebody. If you don't have to sign no papers to walk away, technically you're a free agent. I think that there's somebody who has this belief about themselves that they don't deserve to be free, and that they are somebody's possession. Maybe you don't feel secure to stand on your own, or for some of you in the first group, I'm seeing that this sweet talker, this manipulator, this charmer that you're dealing with, they see intimacy as a cage. They don't feel free when they're intimate with people. So I feel like the overall message here is to balance out your ideas of your us. I wanted to say us versus them, but no, it's not that. It's balance out your self-serving mentality and your collective serving mentality. Now, what do I mean by that? You don't want to be so individualistic that you're in this, I don't need anybody. I don't trust anybody, type of energy. But you also don't want to be in a codependent type of energy. So there's a middle ground. There's a middle ground of my needs and wants are valid and important. And I also flourish and thrive when I'm interdependent in my relationships. Other people bring me value, and I bring them value too. So I feel like that's what your dad is needing you to know. If you like this reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And I am going to be posting the Prosperity Pot raffle. So I hope that you guys will participate, and hopefully somebody will bring home a big cash prize. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Love and light.